You probably know that we just moved in. I don't know, have we even been here a month? I think we've been here like a month and a few days. But one of the things that I really wanted to work on was my fridge organization. And prior to moving in, I searched Pinterest for like 6 months, like just trying to research different ideas. Today I'm gonna give you the 5 steps on how to clean your fridge and keep it organized and looking Pinterest worthy. Now, disclaimer, when I open the fridge right now, and I'm not joking, when I open the fridge, it's gonna look really messy and a little bit dirty, but I let it happen for this video. And honestly, it's been driving me absolutely insane because it's like I open the fridge and I'm like, I don't wanna wait. Okay, so we actually, if you care, we got the double doors, bottom freezer fridge. My freezer is not organized yet, so we're gonna leave it alone. We got the 22 cubic feet one because it was the one on sale and in our budget. And as you know, I just left my job to stay home, so we went to one income. I'm gonna show you what my fridge looks like now, and I just want to remind you that this is not what my fridge is usually supposed to look like. The first step to cleaning, obviously, is taking everything out.
You have a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
That's common in your household?
I try to get veggies in, yes.
How do you sneak it in?
Well, I kind of just do it for myself. I just have a rag.
What kind of solution do you use and stuff?
I just put just water and soap. It's nothing major.
You don't sanitize it?
No, am I supposed to?
I mean, COVID is still a thing, right?
Right now, I'm just gonna wipe all the shelves with the rag. So the walls are pretty, like the side, it's pretty clean. I mean, we've only been using it for like a month and change, so it cannot be that dirty. But like I said, I try to keep up with the cleaning all the time. So really, I'm kind of just wiping to wipe.
How do you like your fridge this far?
I love it. I love it, especially because I organized it the way that I wanted to. And that's how I feel about my pantry as well. Which that's going to be another video. It's just kind of like regular food. You don't have to disinfect anything, really. I don't think you do. I mean, if you do, let me know. And I just use this rag, which is like a little damp. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just swipe everything with a dry one.
Do you enjoy cleaning?
No, I do when it's like quiet. I think I'm a little bit OCD, so I like taking my time cleaning. But I do feel like sometimes I waste a lot of time. I know like it looks like it's a lot of work, but if you keep up with it weekly, you'll be fine. Or like do a deep clean once a month, you'll be fine.
What does a deep clean consist of? Like, what does that mean?
A deep clean would be this, like taking everything out and cleaning everywhere. As you can see, the fridge is all clean. And I'm gonna show you some things that are like a little bit of a pet peeve. So the fridge is all clean. I wiped it, we took the bottles out, we wiped everything. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. So look at what I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little bit like residue. And then another pet peeve of mine is that the way this is, see this here, like it's kind of like overlapping, so I can't really clean that out. So that's gonna stay like that also, which that's fine. You saw that the fridge is all clean. And okay, so the next thing is the bins. The bins is what I got to really keep you from having to clean the fridge every week. I got this bin, which I haven't used many of them. I have one right now in the fridge, I'll show you guys, and then I have another one in the pantry. No, I have a few in the pantry. And then these are the bins where all our like fruits and vegetables go. So I got the bins from Amazon and I absolutely love them. There's this size, right? There's a little bit of a bigger size, I will show y'all. And then like I said, there's this size. I'm gonna show you how I organized it just so you have an idea, and hopefully that'll spark some creativity in you. Step 1 is cleaning your fridge. We took everything out of the fridge, we wiped everything down. Step 2 is having the bins that you're gonna put all your food in. And now step 3 is make it practical. I have 4 kids and we kind of foster an independent spirit, and by we I really mean me. We foster an independent spirit, so if they're hungry they can come and grab. I'm honestly not at the point where they just grab on their own because they're always hungry, so I'm always having to be like, we just ate 10 minutes ago, what are you doing? But my daughter, she loves the kitchen, so she kind of comes in and makes a smoothie, or she makes breakfast, or she does this or she does that. Also for my husband, he wants to be able to come in and grab something without having to go over something, and then something falls, and then life happens. So he wants to be able to do that. So I also made it practical for him. I don't want to have to organize my fridge after every time somebody comes in and takes something out. So I made it practical in the sense of that if somebody comes and they're like, hey, I'm gonna get an orange, like they don't have to shuffle around and move things around. Like if they can just pick up an orange and go. And we try not to keep fruits in the fridge anyway because they don't want that. Like they don't like cold fruit. Tip 3 is make it practical. Organize your fridge to how it works best for you, while still keeping my tips so it can be Pinterest worthy. This is the part where it gets really fun, right? I'm scrolling, like, so I never like kind of understood what made a fridge look so beautiful until one day where I read a blog or something and it was like, color code your fridge. That's what gives it that nice aesthetic. And it kind of like, it was like the best thing for me. So of course I got up from my bed. Just kidding, I don't know what I was doing. But like that's when I started color coding my fridge. Usually I would organize my fridge by like fruits, vegetables, or whatever. But I started color coding it so that it can look aesthetically pleasing. Color coding basically means like put same colors together. And the way you'll see me organize my fridge is like, if I have peppers, like green peppers and cucumbers, I'll put those two right next to each other to kind of make it look nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna put everything back in my fridge so y'all can see. And as I'm putting stuff back in my fridge, I'm gonna show you guys kind of like what's going on in my fridge right now, because like I said, I have 4 kids and a husband. So on this bottom pull-out shelf, real cute shelf, I keep all our cold cuts, cream cheeses, cheese, anything of that sort. As you can see, I have these 2 shelves that are a bit smaller, and I have this big one here. Now, what I decided was that I was going to use my 2 bins for this, and then here I was going to put our containers with food because I meal prep sometimes, and I needed somewhere to put my containers. I wanted somewhere to put my containers with food without having to make it look crazy. So this bottom part doesn't usually look as neat as these 2. I try to do it neatly, but it doesn't always work. And this is also where I keep my eggs. I want to buy a egg holder. It's a 60 egg holder. I don't even know why I haven't bought it. I'm probably about to go buy it right now. But it's a 60 count egg holder, and I'll probably put it right here and it'll hold our eggs as opposed to what I'm using now, which is nothing. So our eggs. So I did say I was going to explain a little bit about what's happening in my fridge right now. I got a lot of pineapple last week. I had like 6 pineapples. I've already cut 3, but there's still 3 pineapples that I haven't cut up, and I have to do that. So I'm just gonna put them like in the back, line them up in the back of my fridge, and I'm gonna make it a point to cut them up tomorrow because they're kind of going bad a little bit. So because the pineapples are gonna get cut tomorrow, I could just put them in the back. So those things, remember I said keep it practical? So those things are not things that we'll get on a daily basis. The pineapples, I'll probably just cut them up tomorrow, all of them. But it's not like my kids are gonna go eat a pineapple and just take the whole thing out and have to go through a whole bunch of stuff. So again, I said I keep it practical. I'm gonna put that stuff there. The egg, the egg product, whatever you call that, the egg product, I got that and I'll probably use that after I'm done with this. But again, that my kids are not used to using that, so that's not something that they're gonna go look for and have to go through and over and around a bunch of stuff to get it. So that's why that's not a problem to put it back there. Now I'm gonna bring out the food that I have prepped, and I'll probably put it here. I have, I'm kind of like learning what works and organization wise. So I have like clear plastic containers with the green lid, and then I have like glass bowls with colorful lids. So that's probably what I'm gonna be putting here. Now, a major tip. This is tip number 5 is a bit extensive. I just picked up this container and there's one cupcake in here. So I don't need this big old container for one cupcake. So obviously I'm gonna put that one cupcake in a smaller container. So now I have a lot more space in my fridge. This versus this, boom, this is a huge difference. Obviously now I'm gonna have a lot more space in my fridge because I'm not using this old container. So I have these 3. Again, these are not, well, the cupcake is something my kids will grab. The beans is something my kids will grab, so that won't be a problem for them. So like I said, tip 5 is a bit of an extensive tip. Obviously, as you're cooking throughout the day or as you're going about your day or whatever, or you know, about your week, make sure you go inside your fridge and check what there is, any leftovers you have, because 1, you don't want anything spoiled in your fridge, and 2, you definitely don't want to waste food. So like these are potatoes, I forgot I had them, so I'll probably have to make them for myself tomorrow. These are also potatoes that I had from a stewed chicken that I made the other day, so I'll have to give them to Nova tomorrow. This is some sauce. Karma had friends over the other day, and we had chips and salsa, so this is some salsa, so I'm just gonna put it here. We don't have any chips, so I don't think they'll be eating that anytime soon. Now, I have this here, and it has to make sense, right? So I have 2 big bowls. One is our salad bowl. I make enough salad for 2 to 3 days, and the other one is a big bowl with watermelon, which I really think that Elias forgot about, because if he wouldn't have forgot, that watermelon would have probably been gone. So I'm gonna move this stuff over, because Karma's usually the one who comes to make food from anything that we have prepped. So I'm just gonna move all this stuff over and put the bowls there. So this is a watermelon bowl. And obviously I'm cleaning the bowl, so I'm not gonna put anything in there that's dirty. And my salad bowl. And then I just found this little container with turkey bacon. So this is what the bottom shelf is gonna look like right now. So like I said, that one is not always as you know, color coded and as clean and organized as I'd like it to. Now that I'm looking at it, one thing that I may do is maybe get all our balls the same color, but that's a bit excessive. This is what our drawer looks like. This drawer gets mixed up a lot because the kids come in and out of it whenever they're making food, or normally Karma. So like they'll throw the mayo here or here. They don't really care that cheese is in one place or anything like that. They kind of just go for whatever. All right, so it looks like we're done with the bottom shelf. Let's go and do our drawers. Now with the drawers, I don't really have an organization. Like I said, I keep it practical, so it depends on what I have in the house. I did take everything out of their bag because it makes it look nicer. So I have a bunch of carrots. Some of them are out of the bag and some of them are not. So what I'm gonna do with you guys is I'm probably gonna put another bin in here, and I'm gonna put the carrots in here. So I have a small bin. And before I had them all in there, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna just wipe it out. So here are the baggies that I was talking about. These baggies have, like the carrots are inside the baggies. So if my daughter was here, this would be a much easier job because she absolutely loves helping. Actually, she just loves the kitchen and she loves helping me in the kitchen. So it'd be much easier if I did this with her. One quick tip for organizing the fridge is sometimes you can put things in baggies and that gives you more space, but it doesn't always look that good. But it will give you more space, so even if you get a bin and you put stuff in baggies, that will really work. Like, I haven't done it lately, but like when we buy, we haven't bought grapes lately, but whenever we buy grapes, we put them in baggies because my kids, that's a whole nother topic. We put them in baggies and we'll just line them up, and that way they can just grab as they go along. So, I don't really have anything orange, so this is gonna stay like that. Don't mind all the black on the carrots. So now on the other side, I'm gonna put like lighter color stuff, like my celery and my garlic. And my garlic, because I don't know what's it called, that thing that comes out of like that, I don't know. I put it in one of the bins so I can just have it in there. And I'm gonna put it on this side. So here's my celery. And I had it in the bag. I think I'm gonna leave it in the bag. Well, okay, so I had it in the bag, but let me take it out the bag. I'm gonna leave it in the bag, yeah. So here's the garlic. I kind of chose this to keep here because it's a lighter color. I had eggs in there, I forgot about it. And there you go, that's why it's good to clean out your fridge, because I thought eggs. That celery, because it's not a lot, I'm gonna leave it in the bag, and I'm probably gonna use it tomorrow. Either make a smoothie or make, not a smoothie, but make juice with it or something. So I'm putting my garlic right here, and then I'm gonna put my ginger. Oh, actually, no, because I got plátanos. Again, see, this is what I mean by you have to make it practical. So I got plantains. So, yeah. Alright, I'll have to put my plantains on this side. Here, hold on. So this is not the same color, but it kind of goes, and the drawer is closed so you can't really see when you open it, but Like I said, I don't usually stress myself over things like this. I have to make it practical, and it depends on what I have. So I'm putting the plantains back there. Here we go. I have my celery, my plátanos in the back, my garlic, and my ginger. This is not exactly the same color family. It can't be perfect for Pinterest-worthy things. It just has to work for you. So for now, I'm done with these two, so I'm gonna close them. And now we're gonna fit our stuff in here. Here it goes. And I'm just gonna kind of put everything as I see fit, and then when I need to color code, I'll start color coding. These are I meal prepped these smoothies. They're supposed to be overnight oats, but I don't put liquid in them because I put the liquid when I am going to make the smoothie itself. Here I have onions. I have white onions and I guess yellow onions. I don't know. So I have onions, so I'm gonna put them in here. Okay, in this bin, there's a lot and it's almost kind of the same color. I have cabbage, a cucumber, lime, and a banana. The banana's random. It's getting really ripe. So instead of throwing it out, I'm going to make it into a smoothie tomorrow. Now I'm going into some darker colors. This is a mason jar, so I put it in here because it matched the color, but I don't think I want to do that, so I'm just gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it with the mason jars. I'm gonna put it back with the smoothies. So here I have apples and some tomatoes, which are pretty much the same color, so it'll look fine. Then I have oranges. Like I said, my kids don't like cold fruit, so I have to be, So those oranges are the ones that are really ripe, so I have to probably juice them. The next thing I have are these hot peppers, and this is a lot of hot peppers. Kevin said I should make a sauce, which is a great idea. I am probably gonna do that. I just have to do it. So here we're getting into the darker colors. Here I have avocado with 1 yuca. And the only reason I have yuca is because my mom was here and she wanted to make a soup. I'm probably gonna fry it for Kevin and make it for him tomorrow. That's what I was gonna do today, but I got plátanos and I'm sure he would have been much happier. I do have this package of lettuce, so I'm going to put it in here with my celery and my plátanos because it's green. Maybe I should take it off the package. Just for sanitary reasons, I'm gonna leave it alone. This is some sazon. It's kind of empty, but there's still a little in there, so I'm gonna put it behind. So one thing I had before was one bin for my daily things. So if I cut up an onion, instead of putting it back with the onions, I would put it back in that bin. So that was kind of like my seasoning or my cooking bin. So I would take it out, and I would have my cilantro in there. And it's probably something, I don't know why I don't have it. It's something that I use often. Maybe I ran out of all the stuff that goes in there. But I'm gonna put this in with the mason jars, but this should really go with that bin I'm talking about. And it's kind of like a multi-purpose bin. And that's pretty much it. I do have some mac and cheese that is in a baggie because I didn't want to put it in a container. It's right here. I'm gonna put it on the bottom with the, nope, I'm just gonna put it right here. And that's pretty much it. Well, there you have it. How I organize my fridge. So don't forget, the 5 tips are, start with cleaning out your fridge. Take everything out, wipe everything down, up, side to side. Second thing is get yourself some clear bins. Get yourself some clear bins. Number 3 is make it practical. Like I said, I am not gonna put something in the back that my kids would normally get because that wouldn't make sense for them. Number 4 is to color coding. Color coding is the way to make it look aesthetically pleasing. And number 5 are a mix of tips to keep it organized. Clean as you go. So if you open the fridge and there's something there, just wipe it. Putting stuff in bins helps you not get the actual fridge dirty. Put stuff in baggies. If you can put rice in, I mean, you can really put anything in baggies. But some things that are helpful for me that we make a lot of is like rice. I really want to thank you for watching this video. You guys know that we just moved here and I'm really excited. So there's a lot of other stuff that I'm thinking that I can do videos on. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much for watching.